Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showcasing all of the units that have been made available throughout the tournament game mode within Anime Last Stand. These tournaments rotate out every single week on update day. There are two separate brackets, one with traits disabled, the top 12 receiving a unit as well as some other good rewards. Placing top 12 in both brackets gives you two sets of these rewards. Inside the tournament as well, there is a shop here. In this shop you can purchase Roger and his Evo piece, as well as some other goodies that rotate out every 2 days. There's also a crown shop down here. You earn these crowns through playing the traitless version of the tournament. Let's get in game and showcase what these units can do. In game with some money now, let's go ahead and take a look at our first unit. First unit we're going to be checking out is going to be Turles. Let's take this off of 3x game speed so we can hear how that normally sounds. First upgrade, going to be 2k, 3k, 5k, 9k, 4k, and then on upgrade 6 looks like he receives the move Energy Barrage. Not too bad looking. Next upgrade is going to be 50k, 65k, and then last upgrade is going to be 80k with Avatar, Defense Enchant, and a maxed out skill tree. Looks like we are looking at 169 million damage every 4.96 seconds. This unit has one passive, nullifies 10% of elemental disadvantage against water enemies. So he'll always deal 10% more against water. When attacking enemies that are his disadvantageous element, scream in a full AoE, dealing 35% of this unit's current damage and inflict fear. Passive has a 60-second cooldown. Not too bad of a character. Go ahead and sell him and try out our next character. Next character we're going to be looking at is going to be Yoshino. Looks like she has one passive here. Every 5th attack, slow enemies in range by 25%. Let's take a look at that first animation here. Cool little frost effect. I like the little snowflakes in it. Starting damage, a lot higher than Turles, 1.55 mil. First upgrade is going to be 2.25k, 5k. And then it looks like she unlocks a new ability here on upgrade 3 called Ice Beam. She is now hybrid. Not too bad looking. Put that on 3x and get her upgraded more here. Upgrade 6 looks like that is going to be 85k. Big snow effect. Like it's not full AoE though, looks like it's just a big circle. It looks quite nice. Last upgrade here is going to be 100k, and she gets a ability called Freezing Puppet. Max damage with no enchant, Avatar technique, 133 mil every 7.52 seconds. I do not have her skill tree finished. Her ability, Freezing Puppet, slows all enemies by 30% and cause enemies to take 15% more damage for 60 seconds. These effects occur within her range. 300 second cooldowns, quite long. Nice looking effects though. Overall, not too bad of a support unit. Check out our next character. Should see if this has a effect first. Does not look like it. That is alright. Next character we're going to be taking a look at is going to be Homura. 2.7 mil damage on placement every 2.42 seconds. I do have her skill tree finished as well. No enchant. Upgrade 2. Or upgrade 1, 2k, 2.5k, 4k, And it looks like she unlocks an ability here on upgrade 4 called Rocket for 7.5k. Goes from a line AoE into a circle. Let's take that off of 3x and look at that attack animation. The first one didn't look too impressive. Just a fire arrow, alright. 15k, 28.5, and then a new ability here, Bullet Rain on upgrade 7. Becomes full AoE. Not too great of an attack animation for that one. That's alright. 65k. And last upgrade is going to be 105k. So on 1x game speed, when I pop this, like it goes down onto a 60-second cooldown. That's not too bad. For upgrade 7, the time stop duration is increased by 10 seconds, same cooldown. She has one passive. Any time stopped enemy that gets hit by this unit takes 20% increased damage. Take a look at our next unit here. Next unit is going to be Mako. Ground on placement, Avatar Glorious, skill tree not finished, 1.21 million on placement, with a 1.69 million bleed. Get her first couple upgrades here. Not too bad of an attack effect. 0.2, 3k, 4.5. Then she gets Scythe Rush on upgrade 4. Still ground only. Slightly bigger circle. Interesting. Next upgrade 11.2, 15.3. Then upgrade 7, 30k, she gets Soul Harvest. Does become hybrid here, much bigger circle. Let's take a look at this attack effect. Does a big spin with some slashes. Do those slashes hit enemies? Can't tell. Next upgrade 65k, 75k, and last upgrade 100k. With the Avatar Glorious enchant, she is doing 281 mil every 8.43 seconds, with 394 million bleed. Pretty decent damage. Take a look at those passives. Each attack, if there are more than 10 enemies bleeding in this unit's AoE, gain Mutilate for 15 seconds. This time frame can increase if the enemy count drops below 10 and rises back up to 10. Next passive, Lustful Scythe. If the attacked enemy is not under bleed, apply Bloodlust to the enemy. When the enemy starts bleeding, activate Bloodlust, causing the bleed to deal 1.5 times damage. Once the bleed ends, inflict Hemorrhage. Pretty good for applying several different types of DOTs, not only Mutilate, Hemorrhage, and Bleed. It has a pretty decent SPA for applying Mutilate. It's over 6 seconds for the bleed, which is nice. Overall, I'd say a pretty good unit. Let's check out our last unit here, which I had placed in the back to keep us secure. This unit is my only glitched on the team. 2.34 million with the glitched Glorious Enchant. Skill tree is finished for him. One passive, gets 10% damage boost for every pirate unit in range, 50% max, and gives a 10% damage boost to units in range. And he has very loud attack animations. Don't look too bad though. 2.1k for this first upgrade, 4.35, 6.65, and then unlocks Final Showdown on upgrade 4. Comes a line with a very loud sound effect. Grade 5, 25.6k, 39.5. Then unlocks King's Lightning on upgrade 7, 65k. Comes full AoE, loses a bit of range. Very cool sounding ability. Cool looking too. Not too bad. Next upgrade, 90k. 115k. Last upgrade, 130k. Damage is maxing out at 217 mil every 6.66 seconds. Looks like he is doing Conquered and Poison. Poison does 230% of this unit's damage over 6 seconds and reduces health regeneration by 50%. Conquered. Afflicted enemies take 8% more damage and have their movement speed reduced by 100%. We also gain the ability Celestial Rend. Deals 35 billion damage to enemies in unit range, 300-second global cooldown. Overall, I'd say all these units are pretty good. The best among them probably being Roger and Maki, with Homura being a decent support unit. Let me know which unit you like the most down in the comments below, and until next time.